So many people talk about their dreams and things that they want to do, and they just leave it to that. The things that they talk about. They never do the things that they actually share with people that they're going to do. They just talk about it. They hype themselves up about it. They get the quick little dopamine hits of the excitement to be able to do something, and yet resort back to the same old person that they're always been and never change, never take action. And then one day they finally wake up and it's too late, and they realize that they had all the opportunity in the world to do what they were wanting to do and just never took action. Truth is that the people that you thought were going to be the ride or die with you, or the ones that were really going to be supporting you, are most often the ones that don't. And the most often the ones that are going to pull you down, try to talk you out of your dreams, because they're insecure and uncomfortable with what you're doing, because you're actually taking action on the things that you are wanting to do with your life, that you have a passion and a dream and a vision for what you're doing, and it makes them uncomfortable because they understand that they aren't doing what they want to be doing, that the life that they're living is not the life that they want to be living. And the truth is that you can't let that hold you back from your dreams. You can't let that stop you from going after your own things. If it's going to make them uncomfortable, make them upset, let them be uncomfortable. Let them be upset. Because the truth is that you're doing what you're supposed to do. And if they want to support you, great. If they don't, it's up to them. It shouldn't change the way that you take action and the things that you do to get you closer to your dreams and your goals to make it happen. So many people just don't live their dream. So many people think that they have to live this average life that everybody tells them they have to do. Go to school, go get a job. Just go get something that pays the bills. Wake up. Just eat whatever food you want. It's the same average life that everybody lives. You only have one life. There's no second chances. You don't get a redo yesterday. You don't get a redo today. But yet people live this average life. They settle for a life that they do not like to live, thinking that, I'll start tomorrow. You're not even promised tomorrow. You don't even get the chance to do it. A lot of people die regretting the life they lived. And you're thinking you're just going to start tomorrow when you're not even promised tomorrow? A lot of you live your life based on what other people think and say about you. You live your life based on other people's opinions, their beliefs, their desires, their dreams, and you don't even get to live yours. You have this dream of yours, this vision that you want to achieve and live out. And then you go on and you try to talk to small-minded people, and they talk you out of it, and then you continue to live your average life that you already hate. If you hate your life, change it. You're not stuck at the job. Go find a different job. If you don't want to work a job, find a way out. Create a path for you to be able to not work at a 9-to-5. If you think that you're out of shape, do something about it. Go to the gym. Figure out what you're eating and change it. You simply can change your life by changing the habits and the decisions that you're making every single day. It starts with the tiny little habits and the tiny little decisions that you make every single day. It's all about inputs and outputs. You get whatever you input, you get an equal proportion output, no matter what you do. And think about it in a 90-day period. What you do today, you will see the output in 90 days. So where you are today is because of the choices and decisions that you made 90 days ago. And if you do not like where you're at, you might need to change the decisions and the choices that you're making. And so many people out here numbing themselves from their life, thinking that that's going to solve every problem. When you're ignoring the problem, you're trying to shy away and run away from a problem that's never going to go away unless you deal with it. If you do not face your fears and face your problems, they're never going to go away, and they're only going to get bigger. And one day, you're going to look back and why ask yourself why you wasted so much time when all you had to do was just deal with it in the first place. It's hard. It's not something that is comfortable or anybody wants to do, but the longer you wait is the more time you waste. Your time is the most valuable thing out there. And so many of you wasted on people, wasted on things that are not benefiting your life. That the only thing that's doing is just draining you of your energy, your potential, your life, and you're not even getting anything out of it. It's so easy these days, the opportunities that we have with the technology and just the opportunities to be able to create a business or generate an income at anywhere in the world with the technology that we have. And there's even parts of the world that have minimal technology, but yet are still having people that are resourceful enough to create an income for themselves with the skill set and the knowledge that they have. And you're out here making excuses on why you can't start a business, why you can't start making extra money, and figuring out ways to get out of your job or do something that you actually love. And you're just sitting there making excuses. You make a whole list of excuses of why you can't start, when there's somebody out there that does. And then you turn around and you complain about, how you could do it better, or this person isn't even qualified enough to do it, but they actually started and did it. You can't say nothing. You haven't even taken action to do anything with your life. You're out here sitting and complaining, out here living a miserable average life, thinking that you have an opinion to be able to share about somebody that is actually taking action on the dreams and changing their life. There is a solution to everything in this world. All your problems that you have has a solution. And if there isn't one that you can find, you can create one. Even when you feel like you don't understand, even when you feel like there is no problems and you feel like you've hit the biggest problem in the world, your life is going to the worst possible thing, there's always a way through. Even if you take the longest route, there's a way through. You also have to remember, our problems, we can decide how big our problems are going to be. A lot of times we make our problems way bigger than they should be. And we give them too much power over us, that it controls so much of our life, that a lot of times it takes months, years of our life for us to even deal with. It takes a lot of our energy, our resources, everything, when it really didn't have to be that big. If you do not deal with it up front and actually go through it to solve it, and you try to go the long route, you're going to waste so much time, energy, resources, everything of your life to try to get it solved, if you're going to try to solve it. Mike, why wouldn't you want to be the best version of yourself? Why are you going to sit here and accept mediocrity and be an average person? Be like everybody else. Why do you want to live a life like somebody else, a copycat of somebody else? There is nobody else in this world that is like you, that is created like you. There's only one version of you. And why would you want to live your life like somebody else? Because somebody else told you? Because somebody else has an opinion and believes that you should? Who cares? Live your life. It's yours. Enjoy the things that you like to enjoy. Focus on the things that you're interested in. Share your opinion on things. You do not have to live your life at copycat as somebody else. Nobody tells you how hard it is to be an entrepreneur. Nobody tells you that a lot of people, about 99% of people, aren't going to support you, your family, your friends. They're not going to support you because you're going to make them uncomfortable, because it's out of the ordinary of the average life. And the people that will support you are random strangers on the internet that are actually trying to do something with their life that are going to support you. It's a lonely road. Lonely road. You really got to be mentally strong and really know what you're wanting to do, despite what other people say, you really got to work on yourself. The self-improvement part of entrepreneurship is a piece that you cannot skip. You really got to work on your mindset, your physicality, figure out where you're at spiritually, because there's going to be a lot of negative people that are going to try to drag you down and put their negative energy on you and try to talk you out of your dreams and your vision and just bash on you for what you're trying to do. There's people that are bashing on Mr. Beast for giving thousands and millions of dollars away for free out here doing more than anybody else. If you think that you're not going to get any hate, then you're delusional. That's part of the game. You're going to get hate. Michael Jordan got hate. LeBron, Kobe, even Jesus himself had hate. Jesus himself had to leave his hometown because his friends and his family did not support his mission. A lot of you have to leave your environment or your hometown physically because your family and friends do not support you. If your family and friends or the people you're talking to do not support you, you're talking to the wrong audience. You got to go find your audience. You got to go look for people that are willing to listen and support you for your vision.